restrictions, because when kids hear that they should not do drugs, there's a 50% great chance that they won't do it. I think they ought to integrate the anti-drug message in the health classes. Hey, Alex, see if they have like a, you know, it's a whole series of things that you have to do. The other thing is, I don't know what the legislature has done on this, but we now have guidelines as to the appropriate amount of prescribing that somebody can do. And so it's multifaceted, but the biggest thing is to get where the kids are and start telling them to stay away from the drugs. That'll have the biggest impact, and you have to have rehab.
Another problem here, we've been having a lot of shootings in Harrisburg.
And look, we're making gains, let me tell you, and we also have a connection to the pharmacy so we can actually monitor what's happening. And what's happening as a result of that is that doctors are having to follow guidelines, and when they don't, we find out, and it's really, really fantastic.
Another problem we're having here is shootings. There was another shooting again in Harrisburg last night. There were a lot in March. You supported the federal assault weapons ban. Where do you stand on gun control today?
I'm not for it, and I don't think, and the assault weapons ban was just passing a law that had virtually no impact. I'm for the Second Amendment. The biggest problem we have, I mean, I don't know what's behind it, if it's gangs, if it's people who have mental illness. I mean, the mental illness issue is a big one, and we need to be dealing with that, which we're doing in our state. We need to do nationally. But in terms of, you know, in terms of banning guns, I don't favor that.
Pennsylvania just legalized medical marijuana. Where do you stand on that issue?
My view on medical marijuana is if it's written appropriately and we really need it, I'd be for it. But we're looking into it now. I understand there are people who believe that if they can take the cannabis, that they can be in a better position to control a lot of these seizures that people get. We're asking the medical community about that, but I don't want to use medical marijuana as an excuse to drive a big loophole. So now that when we're fighting drugs, now we're saying some drugs are okay.
We've got time for two more.
Okay, the majority of Pennsylvanians support a severance tax on natural gas drilling.
So do I. It just has to be reasonable, and I use it to cut the income tax. I don't use it for more government.
How has fracking impacted Ohio?
Marginally. I mean, we're up maybe most 15,000 jobs out of about 415,000. We are trying to get a cracker facility, which would lead to development of plastics where the real jobs are. But you know, it's been good. We're glad we have that industry, but there's no panacea with it.
What do you think of Donald Trump's comments this week that women who have abortion should be punished?
Well, he's taken them back, and I disagree with him on it, and I think that's all been litigated out there in the press.
All right, we gotta go.
Okay.
All right.